Hi folks, my name's Jeff Rugrock, all things code. Just working on a portfolio of drawings that represent your knowledge of the code, give you a chance to practice your terminology and put it into a hands-on drawing. We just finished doing the sanitary building drain, sanitary building sewer, and some minimum sizing for those items. Now we're going to move on to what's called the waste stack. All the same criteria, a little bit easier drawing. A few less items here that we have to nail for our labels. And just one term, it is a defined term from Division A, Part 1.4, defined terms. 1412, 1421, something like that. I keep getting the last two digits mixed up. Anyways, take a look for those. It's in your definitions under Division A. So, for this particular drawing, I've got it here for you. A waste stack means a vertical waste pipe that passes through one or more stories and includes any offset as part of the stack that conducts liquid waste from fixtures other than sanitary units. So if you haven't seen the sanitary units PowerPoint, you do have to go and watch that. If not, you have to look this up in defined terms. Anytime you don't know what a term is, look it up in the definitions. What else do you need to know here? You need to understand what vertical is. So on the page, it's up and down most often when you're doing an elevation drawing, which is what we're going to do here. And offset. You've probably done enough offsets in this course to know that there's all huge variety of offsets. They can be 90-degree offsets, 45-degree offsets. It's just when there's the pipe is going up and then goes off to one side and then carries on up again. And that is one of the terms: vertical, one or more stories, offset, and other than sanitary unit. So remember, you need to pick sample fixtures. So for this one, you cannot have a sanitary unit, which would be a WC. Anyway, so let's look at a waste stack. Let's see what a waste stack is. I am going to draw a couple different stories here because it says one or more stories. Now, a story in plumbing terms is anything that has plumbing in it. So you could count this as so this could be the basement. Well, maybe we'll just draw a little house here again. We'll make the house a little bit bigger though. There you go. There's our little house. It's a beautiful little house. So this is not necessarily a main stack, right? You could have a main stack going up, just like we did in that earlier drawing. But remember, this one had a water closet on it. So this was a WC, 3-inch, 4 FUs. This was a lav, 1.25-inch lav, 1 FU. So that's not allowed. It has to be something other than a sanitary unit. So this is not it. But we can add another stack into our little house. You can't use a TY here. You have to connect at 45 degrees. Then you can go up through that one or more story you can put the vent through the roof, or you can go over here and connect up to your terminal stack. There we go. Anyway, so what fixtures are not included? What fixtures are not included under the sanitary unit list? See if you can remember all these. Whoa, that's a big P-trap. So what fixture trap would not be a sanitary unit that is below the floor? Is it a bidet? No, a bidet is a sanitary unit, but it could be a bathtub or a shower. So I'm going to make this a tub, 1.5-inch tub. And then this I'll make my 1.25-inch lav. So this is 1.5 fixture units. This is 1 FU. And then this one, do you remember what this symbol was? Fixture outlet pipe. It's called the continuous waste. And I'm going to say that's an 1.25-inch kitchen, or sorry, 1.5-inch kitchen sink at 1.5 FUs. So as you can see, there's no human discharge in here. So that makes this pipe from the uppermost fixture all the way down. Well, it makes it a waste stack. That's a 45-degree triangle. I don't want that one. Very fussy with my arrowheads. They gotta be 60 degrees when I can. Oops. So all the way from the bottom, or the top of this Y, if you will, up through this 45 and up through all these fittings, that's the waste stack, because there is no sanitary units on there. So there's plumbing on this floor and there's plumbing on this floor. So this is first story. And this is the second story. So this of course needs a ton of cleaning up. I've made an absolute mess. But really, taking a look at this, have I captured my terms vertical? No, I did not. I didn't do vertical. Vertical. There we go. Got vertical in there. Got it. One or more stories. Got it. Offset. I did not do an offset. And then other than sanitary unit, yes, I've got that. So I don't have an offset in this stack, really. I guess there's a little one down here, but that's not a big deal. We can just add another stack in. And for this one, just below the bottom floor, I'll put a little horizontal offset in there. And the idea to this is the pipe is nominally vertical just because it has a little section of horizontal pipe. Doesn't mean I don't know why I keep using lavatories. There you go. So now I can have an offset. And then I can bring this waste stack all the way over. Oops, got a bit scruffy looking here. Waste stack offset. There, now I got my offset. Perfect. All capital letters, yes. Effective dimension extension lines, I don't know, it's getting a little cluttered. I'll give that one to myself. I've got the correct fittings, hydraulic loads, pipe sizes. I've chosen samples, other terms, reading. Yeah, so that's pretty good. I got lots in there. Any questions, let me know. But that would be drawing number 5. Don't copy it. Till next time.